Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tanya. Hope you guys are having a great day. So today is Monday, and I was gonna do a what I eat in a day video, but I decided to do a chat and have lunch with me video. And on this video, I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be having. And actually, it's kind of breakfast because it's my first meal and it's almost 1 o'clock. So, but I know for most of you it is lunchtime. And we're gonna do a weight update. I had put a poll out to see if you guys wanted me to do weight updates, and you said yes. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do my first one today since I weighed myself yesterday. So first, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be having for lunch today. So I'm gonna have, this is some tuna on one of these. These are new. Now you're gonna see these in an upcoming grocery haul. This is the new Thomas's Keto Pre-Sliced Bagel Thins, and they are 2 net carbs per bagel. So I figured I would give them a try and see how I like them. So I got one of those on with some tuna. And the tuna that I'm using is, I got these from Walmart. Again, you're gonna see that on my grocery haul. I got the Mediterranean herbs and spices, and I'm also using the cracked black pepper because I only got one of these and it wasn't enough. So I said, well, I'm just gonna add this one to it. So I'm eating, this is the kind that I'm eating, herbs and spices and cracked black pepper on my sandwich. And this is just some extra tuna that I have if I'm still hungry. And I also am gonna be having the Quest spicy sweet chili chips with it. So that's what I'm having. So I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I'm gonna pour those chips right on the plates. Just like that. So this is what we're looking like, our sandwich and our chips. And to drink, to wash all of this down, I'm having the Zero Sugar Gold Peak Sweet Tea that I poured in my little cup here. So I'm having that. Yeah, so that's what we're doing for lunch today. So let's take a bite of this sandwich just to see. And I did put some mayo in here, and it's already seasoned, so I didn't do any seasonings. That's good. These these keto bagel thins are pretty good. So, yeah. That Mediterranean one, this one, tastes really good. That's a really good one. So good. So let's talk about my weight while we eat. So I weighed myself yesterday. I normally weigh myself every Sunday because that just seems to work. It's just what I do. I just always, excuse me, weigh myself on a Sunday morning. So when I first started doing low carb, which was, I want to say back in August or September, the reason why I really started doing it, well, I was on keto a long time ago and I had lost a ton of weight on keto, and then I got off of it and gained the weight back, which is typical. When you go off of an eating program, sometimes you gain the weight back. I gained it back and then some. So around August or September, I noticed that obviously the weight came back on. I wasn't feeling the greatest, blood pressure wasn't doing the best. And I knew it was because I had put the weight back on. So around August or September, we had to do, it's at work, it's called like this biometrics thing at work, where they come in and they do blood work on you. They take your weight and all that, ask you what your goals are for your health and all this stuff. And it's to keep your insurance low. I don't know exactly what all goes into it. I just know that's what they call it, and that's what we do. So when I went and did the biometrics, obviously my blood pressure was high. I already knew that, and I already knew that I had gained weight, but I also wasn't feeling the greatest. And I had said, well, you know what you have to do, girl. You've got to get the weight off. That's the only way. You're gonna start to feel better. Your blood pressure is gonna get back under control, and everything's gonna be okay. So when I got my weight done back and I believe it was like August or September, I was like 262. And y'all, that's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight. So I said, okay, where I was at, what I had to do. But at the time, when I started the low carb, you know, when I did the biometrics thing, when I got my weight then, I didn't weigh myself after that for quite some time. I was really just focusing on getting the right foods in my body and getting my blood pressure and just wanting to just feel better. I really wasn't focused on the weight too much. I knew I would lose weight just from eating low carb, or eating keto, but I really just wanted to focus on that and not so much on the weight. So then October came around and I started to feel a little bit better. I got my blood pressure back under control. I started taking the medication because I wasn't taking the meds. And I started to feel better. And then I said, okay, well, now that I'm feeling a little bit better, maybe I'll just start to weigh myself. So then October 1st is when I weighed myself for the first time for myself. That 262, that was when I had got weighed at work. So that was like, again, like I think in August or September. And then October 1st is when I started to weigh myself for me. And at that point, I was 256.2. So I had lost some weight from when I had got the biometrics thing done. I had lost a couple pounds. I was 256. And that's the weight that I started weighing myself at, was 256. And that was October 1st. So from October 1st until just this past Sunday, I weigh myself once a week. And I was not kind of recording those weights like on YouTube. I was just, doing it on my own. And then I just now decided to share what I eat on low carb and all of that. So I figured I would just share my weight as well. And my weight has consistently gone down. I think it was like one or two occasions I had a little bit of a gain, but most of the time it's been a loss. So last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but last Sunday, I weighed in at 234.4. So you can do the math from October, which was 256.2, down to 234.2. So October, November, December, January, I've lost, what is it, like 20 something pounds? I don't even remember. It's like 23, 24 pounds, I guess, from that 256 weight. So now I am so last Sunday I was 234.4. And I think I did a video in my car where I was talking about that. Yeah, what my weight was. So now when I weighed myself yesterday, I was 231.2, which is a loss of, I believe, 2.8 pounds since last week. So that's almost a 3-pound weight loss since last Sunday. That's a week. So I think that's really great. And I know some people, when they do their weight loss videos, they always say, what they could have done better, what they could have changed and all of this stuff. And within this past week, losing those 2.8 pounds, I don't think I could have done anything better. I think I was pretty much on track. Just keeping those carbs really, really low. But the one thing that I do, you guys, that I'll talk about is that I do incorporate some zero carb days into my weeks. What do I mean by zero carb days? You can call them carnivore days. I call them zero carb. And basically what that means is that in like a week's time, over a 7-day period, I may have 1 or 2 days out of the week where I don't eat any carbs. I eat all animal-based products. So it's meat, it's seafood, it's eggs, it's bacon, it's that type of stuff. If it comes from an animal, I eat it. And that's what I incorporate in a zero carb day. So Like this would not be considered a zero carb day, obviously, right? So you wouldn't have this type of thing on a zero carb day. But you could have the tuna on a zero carb day. Sure you can, right? It's zero carbs in tuna. So that's what I mean when I say I incorporate zero carb days. And I think that helps a lot with the scale moving, because, you know, I don't want my body burning carbohydrates for energy. I want my body to burn fat for energy. So on certain days of the week, I just pick any random day. It's not really a specific day. I'll pick 1 or 2 days out of the week, and I will just have protein for the entire day, and that is it. And you don't even have to have a lot of it, because protein and fat keeps you extremely full. So that's really the only thing I could think of that I did that was really different. And that's not even all that different for me, because I eat a lot of protein anyway, but I just don't have anything with carbs for those couple of days. And I think that helps a lot with getting the weight off as well. So now I'm 231.2, which is great. You know, slowly but surely coming down. I feel so much better. Even this morning when I woke up, y'all, now I just weighed myself yesterday morning. When I woke up this morning, literally 24 hours later, I actually felt like I had lost more weight. I don't know if you guys ever feel like, you know, like you can wake up in the morning and really feel like you've dropped some pounds. I don't know. It's weird, but I did not weigh myself again this morning, because I only do it once a week. And also, we as women, with our hormones and all the stuff that we got going on, you know, postmenopausal, perimenopausal, geez, all the menopausals and your cycles and all this stuff, our weight can fluctuate so much that if I had jumped on that scale and felt like I lost weight and it was the opposite, that would have messed up I would have been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I don't do that. Once a week, I get on the scale, and that's it. And also, everything is not just about the scale. It's also some non-scale victories. I hear people talk about that as well. You know, maybe doing an exercise you haven't been able to do because you've lost weight, so now you can walk a little bit more. You know, maybe you can run now, or maybe you can hike a little bit more now. Those are non-scale victories. Those are things, you know, this outfit that you've been wanting to fit into, now you can suddenly fit into it. Those are great things that have nothing to do with the scale. So, do I exercise? No. I do not go to the gym. I have a gym membership. I'm going to start to go back to the gym because I want to do some resistance training, some weight training. That's it. I don't go to the gym for weight loss. Weight loss is about what you eat. 95% of weight loss is about what you eat. It's not about going to some gym and running on a treadmill for freaking 2 hours, burning 100 calories. That's not going to get you where you want to be. Weight loss is about what you eat. And anybody will tell you that. Now, I'm not saying exercise is not beneficial. It is beneficial. It's beneficial for your mental health. It's beneficial for, your strength and, your muscles. It's beneficial for keeping yourself, toned. And I guess, if you want to do cardio, it's beneficial for cardiovascular. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But I really, very rarely do I do cardio. If I go to the gym, which I haven't been to the gym in months, y'all. I mean, months I have not been to the gym. But I'm going to start going back at least once a week. And I'm going to be doing some strength training. So I don't go to the gym for weight loss. I just go to do my legs and my arms for my muscles and to keep my muscles strong. And that is the only reason why I go to the gym. Do I drink a lot of water? No. Some people, they say they drink a gallon of water a day. For me, that's laughable because there's no way I'm getting in a gallon of water a day. I'm good if like those like bottled waters, I'm good if I get 2 of those in a day. So not a water drinker at all. So everybody's different. Do you need water? Yes, of course you need water. How much water does someone really need? I have no idea. But I seem to be doing fine on just my 2 bottles a day or 1 bottle a day. If I can get 2 in, I get 2 in. If not, I do make sure I get at least 1 in, but you know, I'm not filling up a Stanley cup this big with water and drinking that. No, not doing that. So that's pretty much it, you guys, as far as the weight update is concerned. I think 2.8 pounds in a week is wonderful. It's excellent. When I weighed myself last Sunday, when I was at 234.4, the week before that, I had gained a couple of ounces. So, you know, there were gains and there were losses, you know. Weight loss is not just this linear thing where, you know, you're gonna, you know, hopefully you have all losses. I wish all losses for myself. I wish losses for everyone who's on a weight loss journey. But as you know, sometimes the scale doesn't like what you ate the last week. So you have to give yourself some grace and give yourself some mercy and know that weight loss is a long road. It's not just, you know, you wake up one day and you're 400 pounds and then you wake up tomorrow and that wonderful 150 or whatever your goal weight is. It doesn't work that way. So I'm excited about that weight loss. I'm going to take it and go on with my next week. And hopefully next Sunday, I have another loss. And if I don't, it's okay. Also, when I do those 0 carb days, I'm going to make sure this time I film those so you guys can see exactly. I mean, it's nothing like serious. I mean, it's nothing like complicated. It's just, you're just eating all protein all day long. So it's nothing complicated or, you know, about it. And like I said, I really feel like that helps with the scale. I don't know. I mean, there are people that eat like that their whole life. I mean, their life, they're carnivores. They eat meat and animal products. That's their lifestyle. And I don't know if I could ever become like completely carnivore, because there are some things that I like, you know, I like eating pistachios, you know, I like having diet soda, and, you know, I like eating strawberries and blackberries, or once in a while having a little bit of a keto piece of bread or something like that. So, you know, I like having Quest chips and sugar-free candy. So I don't know if I could ever be completely carnivore. But like I said, I have carnivore days. So, but to be carnivore all the time, I don't know if I could do that. But I could definitely incorporate 1 or 2 days of carnivore, and I feel great when I do it. I feel fantastic, and I have no issues with it. So, yeah. And I follow on YouTube. I follow a lot of people who are carnivore, and I love their videos. And I'm actually making today one of their carnivore meals is the bacon cheeseburger meatballs. I'm gonna make that and put it in my refrigerator as like a meal prep, as a snack. Because that's a great thing to have. Like, you could meal prep and have like your low carb snacks or things you could just go in the refrigerator and pick up and eat it. That's great. So I'm gonna make some of those meatballs today. And that's that. This is so good. I have this extra tuna here, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna need to eat it because I'm full. Getting full. All right, you guys. So that's it. I just have a little bit of chips left. I might save those to eat later. I'm not gonna be able to eat all of this, so that's gonna be it for me, you guys. It's lunch and chat. It was fun. 20 minutes in, not bad, not too long. All right, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up for me. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below. If you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing, becoming part of my YouTube family. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this lunch and chat with me. See you guys later. Bye now.